world has come for the cinematic universe we live in.
Leave your belongings and make sure you're ready to enter in this new world.
This is Cinephiles, a podcast created by two self-proclaimed cinephiles who love talking anything about films.
Catch us every Wednesdays and Saturdays at 6 p.m. on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. So join us as we enter to the new world of Cinephiles.
The views and opinions of this program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the Kingdom podcast. The show might include strong images and language that may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
This episode of the Kingdom Podcast is brought to you by The Bunk Collective.
It's scary to even think about this show. Through hell or high water amidst the variety of challenges, and after 8 years of doing what we do best, one thing united us all. One show ruled them all. When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. There is no middle ground.
Wait a second. I think you got the wrong kingdom. Do you even know what happens on the show?
I was not prepared for that story that you're about to tell.
Are they the inevitable next nation's group?
Not when they're handled by JYP.
When a boy group idol is seen with like a girl group idol, a lot of people like suddenly here are like dating, and then fan sites are gonna start closing down.
Yeah.
All those stuff, and I'm like, I don't understand why.
Interacting with 60 different countries around the globe and listened to by thousands from the Philippine archipelago, The Voice is back for Season 2. Fearless, better, stronger, and boy does he enjoy the grind.
They're gonna be like, oh my god, let me sit on that. Like,
Yeah.
OMG, no, stop.
We talk about what other K-pop shows are fucking afraid to talk about.
People will get invested only to know that they will disband. Because, everyone gets old at some point and they can't always be an idol.
Just because you love someone, that's not how they grow, right?
That's right.
You need to give it to them straight. You need to be honest.
From personal matters to all the juicy stuff, no holds barred.
They're like, oh, I don't trust multis because I don't
Unfollow.
Okay, muted. Got you.
Broadcasting live from Manila, Philippines at the TKP Studios. This is the revelation that is the Kingdom Podcast, Season 2, with your host, the baddest SOB in K-pop podcasting history, the king himself, The Voice, DJ Yuuki.
So you guys don't know, we have TikTok. I mainly post me dancing. No, I'm kidding. We don't post anything like that. But we post the teasers there, and to be honest, it's fun because we're getting a lot of views. Like, we're getting thousands, and you know how it is.
Nice.
Like when it comes to TikTok, right? And talagang thousands and thousands will be able to see it, and then hashtags will definitely help out. It's like Twitter, but more media-ish, and. I was scrolling on TikTok because I'm a simp, and I saw some, two random podcasters, dancing on TikTok.
Who could this be?
What is going on?
I don't know. Kasi I don't know. Kasi Mars, Michelle, and myself. Actually, for context, we don't have TikTok na in Hong Kong, but we finally got Reels, which is on IG.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh my goodness, we did miss TikTok for a time. So we're like, you know what? We'll do every challenge there is, and there might have been like some alcohol involved. So if you pay attention to all those videos, there's a progression. Like the start was like we were shy pa at the beginning. Towards the end, we were just like, hammered. So you'll see that. You'll be like, okay, I can see it. Their eyes are crazed now. Yeah, They don't care anymore how they look like.
Good
So
job. Good job. I'm here's to me hoping that I have, the guts to do something like that, right? I mean, I would probably dance to Step Back Silly Girl sa shower lang.
Nice.
Like I can't really. So I think my upper body can do something like that, but my lower body can't. You know? They are not
make it
in
look so
sync.
easy. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, you guys aren't bad too. It's just like if I try and compare myself to what you're doing, I would probably look like a crying yak dying.
Oh my. Oh no.
That's what I probably would look like. And I'm saying TikTok because
Mm.
a lot of people on TikTok or even in Reels, right? A lot of people on social media are dancing to a lot of OPM songs. And to be honest with you guys, I don't normally listen to OPM anymore. And the only reason or the only dose of OPM that I'm getting is from TikTok. Like, I don't really listen to them. Like, I don't have them on my play. Well, I have the old ones on my playlist. Why is my voice like this? I have the old ones on my playlist, but the newer songs, I mean, the only reason I get a hold of them is because of TikTok. And then, some of them I like, some of them I don't. And, that's fine. It's music. It's preferential. So I was just like, we're looking into the topic. You said that, how K-pop music, specifically Filipino music, how are they? What's the terminology that you wanna like say here? Can we ever
If
go
not-
global?
Yeah, like marketability for Filipino music. If not, can we say, because P-pop, would that be more like on the like K-pop influence on the Filipino pop, or would we say OPM in the?
That's fair, right? Yeah, you know what? Like I feel that OPM and P-pop are two different things.
Yeah.
And when it comes to P-pop, there's like just a specific amount of people that really does it, I guess, well, in lack of proper term. And immediately when you thought of the topic and you told it to me, like I immediately thought of SB19.
Yep.
And I don't know, are you a fan or are you like,
I mean, I'm like, my sister's an Atin. She's like,
Yep.
she's the one who keeps like telling me more and more about them. But yeah, I really do like dig their songs. Like Mappa, it got a lot of like reactions on YouTube and all that, and it's really catchy and everything.
Yep.
But I think it was Bazinga, the one that did really well, wasn't it? Like,
I have no idea. And one of the writers and content managers for the podcast kept on telling me, like, let's have someone that can talk about SB19. Let's have someone that can talk about them. And I'm normally fine with things like that, but I don't know. Like, I felt like at one point, or not at one point, I still feel that way, that it might be more or less like a conflict of interest here because we're a K-pop podcast and then we have P-pop, content going on. And it's not that I'm hating on SB19, but I'm just not a fan of what's going on with SB19. I know that their fandom is called Atin, which is like a normal like that's a Filipino, like a normal
Filipino
word,
phrase.
phrase, which is
Like
great.
ours, something
ours,
like that, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan of that. Apart from that, like I haven't really listened to anything. I know that they really have a lot of K-pop influence when it comes to not only song content but also how they make music videos, right?
Yep.
And you
very strong.
Probably because your sibling is an Atin, you would probably know more about SB19 compared to me. But with the topic, if ever we can go global, I feel that Filipinos are naturally great singers.
Yeah, great singers. Yep, the talent definitely is there.
Definitely there. But what's our market then? Because when it comes to K-pop, not like obviously beauty is the market there, and music comes second. No matter how many people would say na no mali ka, no it's always the music first. No, it's not. Like that's the realistic market when it comes to K-pop. It's beauty, and I'm not saying that SB19 aren't beautiful. They're not pangit, but they're not like.
I guess like visually for everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess you could say.
Yeah, exactly. So, with that being said, and hopefully you have like another, insight into this, but I just don't think that P-pop would be something as marketable as K-pop at all.
I mean, I want to say it could be, but like yun nga, like you're saying na.
They need Marlu.
Marlu? Oh, Marlu.
Oh, Xander Ford. I don't know, like
Xander Ford. Yeah, I remember him.
They need Xander Ford in SB19. Just don't sing. Just be there.
Yeah, just his face.
Just the face. Now, how say you? All kidding aside, like.
Kasi like I don't really know what's keeping like a Filipino as in from the Philippines from excelling. I mean, I think kasi they want to see someone that is money. Yes. Money. Yeah, but they seem to be naman okay, but with like let's say like Olivia Rodrigo, but then kasi she was raised there, diba, in the States.
Right.
So I don't know, they don't maybe we don't have yan nga kasi K-pop talaga has like the whole support and everything and all the money to back it up, but the Philippines just they're lacking. But like I'm hoping like sometime will come na yan nga, kasi SB19 is getting some traction somehow, but they need a bigger push, I think, just to like make the presence felt. Yeah.
What kind of push? Like financial push? Because I'm pretty sure that if ever that they're promoting, that they're promoting hard, right? I mean, we don't normally have the music shows that Korea has.
Yeah.
And what's the only show that they can promote in? ASAP?
Oh no, wait. Yeah, but that's not even like on TV anymore. It's just online, isn't it? Yeah, true.
Right. Yeah. I think they're coming back since I think ABS got renewed already. I'm sure. I'm not really sure.
Same here. I'm not updated.
Yeah, I haven't watched cable TV in a while. That's not even cable, like local TV. Like I don't watch local TV anymore. All I watch right now are Running Man, CNN, and NBA. That's it. But it's bad. Like I don't want to say. Well, is it bad that we're not marketable? In a financial standpoint, maybe, but I don't think Filipinos are ready for that kind of international attention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where like everyone's eyes are just geared towards looking into Filipinos and the P-pop culture and industry, and I don't know if it's something that we're ready for, since it's it's a bit gloomy in that part of the industry. Like I feel like OPM is a more robust culture and industry compared to P-pop. Is it because of maybe the time that they've had? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Pero music-wise, I think that we have like people like what I just let you heard, like Zach the Budlo, and he's like super great. And I hear him mostly in TikTok kasi everyone's doing the dance.
Aw. Nice.
And
I'll check it out.
Yeah. Check out the dance. Like you and Michelle gotta do the dance. Like it's really fun. But yeah, that song that has a dance, and that song is great, and like I really loved it. And we have people like PNE. At one point, we still have we've been through the rock era, and we're now in like the funky pop ish era now. And I feel like that's a more robust market compared to P-pop.
Yeah, I feel like tama. I feel like it could be more. Yeah, okay, understand.
And I'm not saying like we're pangit. It's not that, but I think you put up a good point earlier when you said that it's not probably an internationally accepted kind of beauty. And it sucks to say that but it is kind of true, Kasi we're not you're not maputi, and the culture when it comes to color and stuff, and we're not the best English speakers too, and I feel like international markets would definitely look into you if and what are K-pop,
they feel like you can.
Yeah, what are K-pop idols doing now? They're studying languages.
That is true.
And we're just not the best. We're not the best English speaker if we speak like this, in packing award shows. Wanna take my sponsors, it's not, and I feel bad about it. Like, what do we lack there? Is it lack of education? Probably. Is it lack of money? Yeah, sure. But it's just not a market that I'm looking at.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping, like, I guess you think that ever they'd be able to build like some trainee type things where they could even coach.
Yeah, I mean, if we can, that'd be great. Because I feel that as far as talent goes, we don't need to be coached that much.
Yeah, that's like innate. It's natural.
Yeah,
to be singer or dancer types. You just need to, like, I guess, not perfect, but like work on the image somehow or something.
Yeah. Plus, we don't have really the best image, like we're conservative, but we're bastos, like, and that's a bad combination. We're conservative because we're, I guess, like, if you want to put in religion there, we're a very religious country, and we're Catholics, and you know how very conservative Catholics are, but then at the same time, you walk down the street and then kapag naka shorts ka and like sandals, like, hey, what's up, milady? I want to spank your booty. Mga ganun. It's like, and it's bad, So I don't think we have the best image, like what you said. But yeah, maybe we can work on it. But I just don't think that. And why we can't go global yet is probably because that the Filipinos and the Philippines are not ready for that kind of attention or media attention.
Okay.
It's not the music, really. It's not the the itsura mostly. Pero if I were to rank them, it's the amount of attention, the looks, and then the music.
Okay.
And I don't know about you. Like, you don't have to agree with me. You can just say, "Oh, fuck you, Yuuki, mali ka, ganito, ganyan, ganyan." It's like, I don't know, like, what your take on that all. Like, this.
I mean, I think they're very vocally strong. I know that they write most of their music and everything. So that whole part there, they know and what their sound is, and their dance wise actually pretty good. And actually, I'm not happy about this part, but I know that one of them actually had like some sort of surgery.
Did they really?
But like, I don't know. I think, I guess the world does need to also like broaden its, open its mind regarding like what's visually appealing and acceptable and stuff. But yeah, I think I don't know. Their music is really good actually. If you get, especially more of that's why that song Mappa is really, like, if you listen to it, it really breaks your heart. It says letter to their parents and everything like that, and their struggles.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
I might wanna listen to that. There's someone guapo in SB19. At least like in my point of view.
I think Justin.
Yeah.
It's cute for me.
Hi, my name is Justin. No, I'm kidding. I'm Dustin. But anyway, let's get on with the show. Welcome to the Kingdom Podcast Season 2. This is episode 30 of the show.
Nice.
My name is Yuuki, and over here, one half of my sisters from Mars Whatna is back on the show. It's like, do you have like a nickname, or is this really your nickname? I just feel like your name,
the whole long ass Betcha by Galiwao.
Yeah. Oh, Betcha.
I mean, that came out of like, just like just being silly. But my name is Bethany. Call me Beth. Yep.
So you use Beth.
Yeah, I mean, my friends call me Beth and stuff. But yeah, Betcha by Galiwao is just the
podcast nickname.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, this is Betcha by Galiwao of Mars Whatna.
Sup.
She's back on the show, and I love that you are, because I feel that
happy to be here.
Yeah, I feel like the episode that we had was like super fun, And
Yeah.
too bad that Michelle ain't here to record with us, but she'll be back anytime, whenever she wants to. But it's like, I'm glad that you're back, and thank you for giving me content.
More than happy.
And it's a bit controversial when it comes to the show. Not only that first topic, which is our non-K-pop topic, but we have our K-pop, topics ready to go. But before that, let's get to our first commercial break. Oh, commercial breaks. Where are my commercials? When we come back, we have more of the show and the K-pop stuff here on the Kingdom Podcast Season 2. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hey everyone, Mo Twister here. Just as long as my guy Yuuki here is talking about Jenny Kim, then I'm all over this podcast. You're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuuki.
Hey guys, do you use Spotify as your main music or podcast player? On Spotify, you can listen to all your favorite songs or shows, including this. And you can choose over a variety of artists or podcasters for your listening pleasure. So go download Spotify on your smartphones, and in the process, follow us on social media so that you'll know when the show will release a new episode. That's the Kingdom Pod PH on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. See you there!
Hey podcasters, this is Mo Twister, and you're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuuki.
Welcome back to the podcast. You can go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, OnlyFans. No, we don't have that. All in the same name at the Kingdom Pod PH. Website is still going to happen. We're just currently migrating still, so you can go to thebunkph.com/the Kingdom Pod PH. Once it's up, we'll make sure to inform everyone via our socials. And Mars, where can we find you? Your socials.
Yep. Yeah, so you can find us on IG, marswatna.podcast, and FB as well, marswatna. We're also on Twitter. We're not so active though.
Why?
But also, why? Yes, I need to get on that because I'm actually in charge of Twitter. But I'm like,
see,
yep. I'm sorry. I need to work on that.
So your Twitter account is Marswatna on Twitter as well.
Yeah, Marswatna on Twitter as well. And do I say my personal one as well?
Yeah, please, yeah.
Yeah, so Bethany Buendia on IG. Find me there. Hi.
Buendia. It's like #South. We have a saying here in the podcast: if you're #North or #South.
Oh.
And I don't know if we're close enough for me to tell you how it is, but it's not bad. It's like, I'm just saying that if you're #North, you're poor.
Oh my lord.
If you're #South, you're filthy, stinking rich, right?
Oh
so,
no man. But I get where that's
but you're
coming
not
from.
South, you're North, you're in Hong Kong, so
way past the north.
Way past north. You're like #extreme north. I don't know, like how you want to term that, but yeah, Renee, follow her on Instagram. You have Twitter, din ba?
My gulay, I did way
You
back when.
did?
Yeah, I don't use it.
Why? Well, fair enough. Like, because you don't use your podcast Twitter, so why use your personal one? So yeah, I mean,
I think I was using it mostly in the Philippines, but here in Hong Kong, I don't know why it's not really. Twitter isn't so rampant.
Has it been a while since you visited home?
Philippines? No, I was there like nung Christmas. Kailan ba yun? 2021? No, 2020. Sorry. Yep.
So 2020 Christmas time nandito ka. Buti nakauwi kayo.
Yep. Yeah, hindi ko alam. I don't know. That was like uber expensive. Uber expensive and everything. But like it was like family stuff had to be there. So.
You know how you can get like back then pre-pandemic, you can get like a Hong Kong, freaking flight for less than $100. And then now, parang it's just so expensive.
Yeah, I don't. Basta. There used to be so many.
Yeah.
Anyway, air travel right now is just wala.
Yeah, wala
sad.
talaga. Yeah, my mom is in the UAE and she wants to go home, and she can't because it's super expensive right now. But I think she's coming home. I just don't know when. Anyway. I was there in Hong Kong, like in 2019, pre-pandemic, around August time, and then I loved it. You know, it's like I love Hong Kong. Hong Kong's the very first country I've been to that's not, that's not in the Philippines. So yeah. So yeah, I was super excited. I was flying, and then It's like I can just see clouds, and it's like it's so beautiful. And Hong Kong is just breathtakingly stunning. It's like
Yeah, the lights at night and everything, and all the buildings.
It's like Makati and Taguig on steroids. It's like
For sure.
it's just so good there. And I love I went to Bruce Lee, gave him a high five.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Do you live near there? Well, Hong Kong is Hong Kong, so it's like it's super small. But do you live near the avenue?
No, I'm actually since I moved. We told you now we're living close to each other. Michelle and I were in the same building, but it's like it's like an island if you could imagine, like let's say a Cebu to Manila type thing, but not really that far. But it's like completely. It doesn't feel like Hong Kong. It's like a beach destination type place that you need to travel by like boat or a bus that will take like more than an hour sometimes.
So are you closer to? Are you then closer to Macau now?
In a way, I'm still closer to the Hong Kong airport, but still far off. I mean, I don't know, like depending on the boat you take to Central. I mean, everything's pretty close still, but I don't know. It's still like one of those outlying islands, they call it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So you just moved recently lang?
Actually, it's been months na, last August. I just needed to get away from the whole hustle and bustle
of the city. I love the city. I don't know. Like I can't go to provinces and expect me to stay there for like more than X amount of days. Like I just can't. Like, I need to see cars.
Of course, you need to see like some signs of life. Because everything moves slower in the province. No, it's just
it's especially here in the Philippines. Like the province here is like province. You know what I mean? It's like unpaved roads, like no internet. It's like what the fuck is happening here? So like I don't know. I can't. And I even aside of my girlfriend, whenever we go to their place like in San Pedro Laguna, which is like super near lang sa city, so it's not really, it's still considered a province, but like a lot of buildings already, and fast internet stuff. It's like inaasar ko pa rin siya. It's like, ala, sa probinsya tayo. Wala na internet dito, yung mga bahay puro kubo, ganun.
Oh my god. May mga kalabaw ganun.
May mga kalabaw, exactly. Sorry if anyone finds this offensive, guys. I'm sorry in advance, but like it's a joke. You should look into it like that. So
yeah.
Anyway, K-pop podcast. Sorry, this is taking longer than usual. All right, we got a topic, and I immediately thought of you when it's like when I found this out, and then I watched it, and then it's like, I want to talk about this with Beth, and then. Lo and behold, kinontak mo. I was like, yay, great. It's like, okay, great.
Yes.
So, we gotta talk about this. NMIXX.
My gulay NMIXX. I don't know. That's just like what I want to start with. Like, I don't know.
It's not Kill This Love, Get what I mean? It's not, the Kill This Love is not a debut song. It's like, it's not Whistle, It's not Bumbaya. But... Whew, NMIXX. This is where I feel that everyone that listens to the show always says that, regardless if they're a fan or not, they would say na hater show naman yung Kingdom podcast. Eh. It's like we're not. And can you start this topic off for me, please?
Yeah, I don't. Okay, like this, cause
okay.
I had gone through of course I'm a big fan of girl groups, right? So definitely I was talking about ITZY the last show, right? And definitely I love Twice. I've listened to Miss A and Wonder Girls and all that type. So you think that JYP already figured out this whole
had it in the bag, right?
Yeah, right. And then they got so much hype. Like honestly, I was so excited they were gonna be like the next big thing. I'm sure they are. I mean, they're very talented girls. Don't get me wrong. Like honestly, like Lily, she can sing. She's like one of the strongest vocals, I think. And then they can all dance and everything. But then come when their debut happened, I was there, I was waiting for it, and then I watched it and I didn't even know how to feel. I was like, what am I watching? What am I hearing? I'm confused.
I tweeted about it. It's like my girlfriend said, have you watched the new NMIXX debut? It's like, hell no. It's like, I'm not interested. No, you gotta watch it. It's a good topic.
It's a good topic.
Sinabi sa akin. It's like, it's a good topic.
It's a good song. It's a
yeah,
good topic.
it's a good topic. It's like, ooh, okay, so that means it's bad. So,
Intriguing.
so I tweeted out, I sincerely hope that NMIXX's debut song started from a minute 26 to 2 minutes 23. I did not understand what was happening. Absolutely unimpressed.
Oh no.
It was bad. It was bad. Like, and people even in the UK are saying it's the worst song of all time.
Oh my god.
And it came from Daily Mail, so it's not really super reliable. But still, for
to dub it as such.
yeah, I mean,
Gosh,
with the millions and millions of songs that the world had already listened to, that's the worst song of all
that's
time.
the one.
And obviously, it's not the worst song of all time, right? I mean, we still
I'm
have
sure there are some.
yeah, we still have the Marlu songs that we haven't listened to, so that's probably ranking lower than NMIXX's debut song. Pero it was bad. It was so bad. It didn't even make the top 100 on Melon.
Yeah, that's so weird. Kasi, diba, like consistently all the kasi big three, diba, JYP, they would for sure at least make like top 10 or whatever, top 20. But my goodness, I looked it up. It was like 220 on their first day. That's so bad.
That's
Not even
rough.
100.
That's rough. And I don't know about MX. And are you kind of ano ba title nung song nila Oo?
Hindi ko din sure. Oh, that O.
Oh, that O. I use that emoji. It's not an emoji, but it's like it's a smile emoticon. It's like kapag surprised ako, it's like shock face, yeah. So look, I just don't know what was going on here. I thought JYP is like I know that JYP is a genius. I know he is. I am like I have a ton of respect for him. A lot of the people in the Kingdom podcast, like as far as the the creative team goes, I think I'm the only JYP fan. And I keep on defending him and his whatever he's doing with the groups and stuff, because whenever he fucks up, he just gets back on it, and then something good happens after. So I'm just a big fan of how he not the managing per se, but like how he produces groups. And I am just so confused. I think this is the first failed group of JYP to date. 2AM had a better debut than NMIXX, and that was pre-social media.
Yeah. It's so crazy.
How did you find the song?
I mean, how do I don't know. It was just a mess to me. Other people were like, it gets better after multiple listens, but I'm like, what?
No,
what
it
kind
does
of
not.
music? Yeah, what kind of music is this that you need to like? It's like a chore to listen to. Like you need to force
Yeah, you
yourself
need to
until
force
you eventually, like it. You know what I mean? I mean, like you said, that part lang sa gitna. That was the only part that was like, okay, this could be something.
That
and
was
then
promising. Yeah. If it were like two different songs, I think it would have worked out. And there's no doubt na may budget to. They're doing the AI shit. They're doing the Kwangya shit. So
yeah.
Look, there's no doubt that they have budget. The set looks enormous.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah.
And I don't know who composed this song. Like I gotta do my Google search really quickly. So who composed the song?
I heard like multiple people were in on it, like
multiple dumb
7+ people.
In
Oh no!
It's like, it was so bad. It was so bad.
And then people are, they're not really defending or excusing it, but they're like saying, I know it's the whole thing is about mixing it, right? And mix. It's supposed to be mixing several genres, but like, we've heard people do that and do it well, but this one was just like not cohesive at all. Like, it's just abrupt every there was no transition. It was just something stop. You know what I mean?
10
people?
10 people
My God.
composed the song.
No wonder.
And it's not necessarily a bad thing. You have 10 brains there. It's like any one of them could have said, this is not a good song, It's like, why can't anyone have the balls to say that? And I don't know the goal of JYP Entertainment when it comes to NMIXX. They had such a tremendous, build up. It's so disappointing that we got something like this.
Yeah. Like, it's just, I don't know what to say. I'm like, I'm just gobsmacked that he could do it all so wrong. I don't know.
You have Twice with Cheer Up, and then you had ITZY with Dala Dala.
Dala Dala.
What was Miss A's debut song? Freaking
Good Girl, Bad Girl.
Miss A's good song is Good Girl, Bad Girl ba? Or Bad Girl, Good Girl rather. Bad Girl, Good Girl, yeah.
Yeah.
See? Freaking A. It's like
he just, I don't know if he's trying to compete or I don't know, he just wants to be innovative.
With aespa?
I have no idea if he's just trying to be experimental, but it's like I don't know how to go about thinking.
I don't know how JYP's train of thought went, right? I don't know why he's competing with himself.
Yeah.
We all know that ITZY is bigger than aespa right now. And why are you trying to compete with let me try and make this like a top girl group and shit? Like you already have two of the top girl groups.
True.
And I don't know, I just felt like NMIXX's debut is a bit premature. Like parang pinilit lang nila. Like let's debut NMIXX. Okay, cool. So it's not like 41 million views after a week.
Well,
and that's low for JYP standards.
Yeah, that's true. He's like banking on all, I guess, the shock value and getting people talking. Yeah. I don't know.
It's funny. Like the top comment, this song is hella confusing. But the visuals are great. I mean, don't get me wrong. They look awesome here.
Yeah, they all look good. But the thing also that confused me, I was like, usually in the music videos, they at least show, I mean, they're giving at least one girl one set or something, isn't focusing on each person, so you get you're aware who's singing this, and then you can tell them apart and all that. But I felt like this one was just, there's so much going on that you wouldn't really, I was like, okay, I don't remember any of the girls distinctly stood out. It was just as a group, you know what I mean? Mostly when they were dancing, I was like, okay, they're good dancers. Sure, there's an occasional really good note, but then other than that, I was like, wait a minute, who was who? I don't remember who was doing this part or doing that part. You know what I mean? It's just so much going on.
Someone says here, I like this song, I like this debut a lot. Then someone commented, stop lying to yourself.
Stop lying to yourself.
I love this. I don't believe that this is a song you listen to, but a song that showcases every side of the group. Every side, so there's two sides?
Oh my god.
What's this, Red Velvet? It's like they did it better. I don't know. Look, you guys, and to the listeners of this podcast, I know you guys are going to listen to this episode, and I would probably get some sort of hate, regarding it, and I don't really care that much. But I gotta say, this is a bad debut song. And I'm not. I don't want to sugarcoat it. Nah, it's not super bad. It's it's okay, for the current standard. No. The current standard doesn't even sound like this. It sounds like aespa, It's you wanted it to sound like aespa, but this is not the way you're supposed to sound like aespa. And I don't know if JYP or the composers of the song were trying to pattern it to, the aespa formula right now, which is two different sort of genres in one song.
Yeah.
And I myself, regardless if I listen to aespa now, I myself, I'm not a big fan of that. The only song that aespa had that I actually like is Savage, because Savage had that, those stark differences still in one, it still sounds okay compared to Black Mamba and what was the other one? Next Level.
Next Level, yep.
And Next Level was super big, right? But it's just so weird. It's Nevis calling. It's super weird. You were doing the ooh wee all throughout the song, and then you have like a beat drop. It's so bad. So you're not Michael Jackson. You're not Queen. You're not. It's like, come on, you guys. So someone said no one liked the song, but I think this is a masterpiece. What?
How can it be a masterpiece if nobody? I don't know. Anyway,
And probably they're right, Beth. Probably they're right when they say that it grows on you, because a lot of them are saying that it grew on me, blah blah blah. So look, cool. Good luck with that. I just don't find myself listening to this, and I feel that right now, I think there has to be some sort of interest when it comes to listening to this incessantly. Kasi that's what happened with me in Espa. I wasn't interested in Espa back then. I didn't want to listen to Black Mamba and Next Level. But I find myself listening to those songs now and finding them bearable. Probably because I like the group now compared to how I viewed them back then. And it's not on my playlist. Like if it plays, then it plays, then I listen to it. But it's not like Savage, which I listen to like every single day. And I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I listen to Savage every single day. I don't know why, but I find it really cool. So I don't know if this is what JYP is going for, but it's not good. It's really not good. I'm so disappointed. They had so much hype.
Yeah.
And plus they're saying that they're really talented girls, you know? Well, it's a fourth gen group, plus they debuted, so obviously they're talented. Pero I don't know what's happening with the music video.
Same.
Why is there like this sort of Red Velvet / Luna / Espa going on here? It's like, why are there fish and jellyfishes?
I don't understand that part either. But apparently. Anyway, it's supposed to be like,
right
breaking into the new. Oh, you're watching it right now.
Yeah.
You break into the new world. The one that threw me off was the whole. I know that they were sponsored by Coke or something, but like, yeah, they suddenly dropped like a whole Coke, something zero
Right.
Coke. Anyway, part of the lyrics, and I was like, what is that about? And then none of the lyrics made sense. I mean, they weren't. I don't know.
And the prom dresses aren't good.
Oh,
remember the prom
you're talking about
dresses?
the second part.
Yeah, the second part. It is not
Yeah.
good. It didn't look good. I don't know what they're going for. And look, you guys are saying na wala naman kayo masabi kundi I don't know what they're going for, ganito ganyan, because we really don't know like what they're going for.
It's
This is supposedly a big group.
It should be clear, like from the start, like what they want to be, like, you know, their concept. But their concept is just because I've also heard then that people are saying that because it's like it's highlighting what they could possibly do in the future, and you need to look forward to their next comeback. But I'm like, why would you do that on the debut? That you would just put just random things for them to look forward to instead of, I don't know, like a decent song to begin with, and then get people invested and stay. But yeah.
Okay, so Beth, apart from like we really don't know what's going on, can we try for the sake of the listeners to have like a solid answer to what they've just done rather?
You mean
I even feel that the name is kind of like subpar to NMIXX. What does that mean? Why does it have two X's?
I just saw the mix means like taking two different genres, like mix pop. So mix to feel various charms at the same time. That's what my understanding from what they said. But yeah, I'm not I know that they wanted to make a big splash from the beginning, but it's like in all the wrong ways, or so I think. I mean, I feel badly actually for these girls because they need to debut it and be all smiles, but then they're getting all kinds of like backlash from everybody.
Yeah, see, a lot of people are saying like the transitions are uneven. So there's like pop, and then there's rock, and then hip hop, and then electro pop, and there's like. Okay, let's try and answer it. I agree with you 100%. I feel that because they're debuting, plus under like a solid company, then their concept and their image and their like whatever they're trying to to project here should be very, very clear. But like nothing is happening that makes sense in this music video. At one point, they were in front of a ship, and then dominoes happened, and then fishes and jellyfishes, and then prom dresses, and there's really just a lot of things going on. And it's like, it's not I Got a Boy, And I think that's the only successful attempt of Korean pop when it comes to replicating something like what Queen did. And I don't know if this is something that they're trying to replicate, and I assume that they wouldn't say that, right? Pero it's just so bad. It's horrible. It's horrendous. I hate it. I hated Black Mamba and Next Level so much, and this is what I'm feeling towards this song right now. I can probably still like them in the future, but I wouldn't listen to the song because I like them. Not like Black Mamba and and freaking Next Level. This is bad.
Yeah, I don't see myself. I mean, I don't know. I have watched it a couple of times, and somehow, like I said, it did kind of get like, okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was, type thing. But then it's like you said, I would never like put it in my, I wouldn't play it as in with my other, ITZY and all those favorites. Yeah.
It's not a workout song, get what I mean? It's like, it's not something that you play like when you do something you like. Parang you play this to feel depressed,
Like, honestly, like watching it the first time, I felt like I was having some sort of like fever dream / stroke type thing. I was like confused beyond belief, but also like, why did they do this? Like, why did JYP do this to them? Anyway,
yeah, right. I mean, I guess like JYP, let's probably give it another year. Like try and look into what needs to be done with NMIXX, and just keep everyone leave everyone hanging. It's fine because this is just so bad, and I feel that we haven't really settled down on what they want to happen with NMIXX. And it's such a waste of talent for the girls. Because obviously they're going to release like more songs coming from NMIXX. Pero I personally feel like they need time to think about what they need to do with them. And focus on ITZY, because ITZY's like right there. It's like it's Twice's 7th year this year, and I don't know if everyone's still going to re-sign, or a couple of them will probably leave Twice. So let's focus on ITZY, yeah?
Yeah, for sure. They're ready. They're more than ready, and they've proven themselves that they're ready to like.
They're up there. They're royalty now. ITZY's ITZY is untouchable right now, and I don't know why they prematurely debuted a group like NMIXX.
Yeah.
Oh, it's more pera, Yuuki, ganto, ganyan.
Yeah, sure. If it sells. If the song blows, then,
Yeah, it's just us.
This is not a hate K-pop podcast, you guys. Like, we're not spreading hate. It's just that.
No, it's just disappointment, because we have such a high. I don't know. Like you said, you're a fan of JYP's producing, and like we all know he has all those successful girl groups under his belt. That's why we put him in such a
pedestal.
A pedestal in such a way, right? So for him to just drop the ball like this, it's just forgive us if we're being hateful, but it's more of like discontent because we expected too much of him.
I felt like he dropped the ball and then stepped on it with shit on his shoe.
Oh my god! Yes.
That's probably the teaser for this episode. The last time I want Ryujin to step on my face with shit on on the shoe. It's like, this is like JYP stepping on the ball with shit on his shoe. I don't know. I don't know who's at fault here. Probably JYP is at fault since he gave the thumbs up. He gave the go signal. And it's just not good. The reception's not that good. The hype was there. Budget was balling. Like budget. Budget. It's like it had more things going on than like all of the girl group debuts combined, you know?
Yes.
It's so good. It's so good to hate on this song. It's insane. Let's get to our last commercial break. We still have 2 K-pop topics. Speaking of bad songs, we have one bad song that we're gonna revisit later on.
Sure.
When we come back, more of the Kingdom Podcast Season 2. Don't go away.
Hey everyone, this is Mo Twister, and you're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuuki.
Hi, we are Spill the Soju Podcast. Your favorite dose of K-culture TMIs, fangirling shenanigans, and straight-up 2 a.m. conversations.
Served to you fresh and hot off the plate by 3 best friends.
Ashley,
Katie,
and Chelsea,
who need an excuse to fangirl.
Check us out on Twitter at SCSPodPH, Instagram at Spill the Soju Podcast, and on your favorite podcast streaming platforms.
See you there!
You're listening to the Kingdom Podcast. Make sure to follow us on all our social media accounts at the Kingdom Pod PH. This and all other episodes are available on all your favorite podcast streaming platforms. Discover other fun podcasts with Bunk Collective, podcasts that came to play. The original controversial K-pop podcast is now back.
Welcome back to the podcast. You can support the podcast in a different way if you guys want to, apart from listening and following our social media accounts. If you want to support the podcast in a different way, you can donate to us. You can go to ko-fi.com, ko-fi.com/The Kingdom Pod PH. You can donate as low, I think, as $1 there, so 50 pesos. If you guys want to support the podcast in that way and help us to push through with like more seasons, more episodes for you. So please check us out there. Donate to us, whatever you want to do. Ko-fi, ko-fi.com/The Kingdom Pod PH. You're still with me, Yuuki, with Beth here of Mars Watna. Beth?
Yeah.
Betcha by golly wow. So IIRC is like so we were talking about like earlier, during the break, Beth and I, we were talking about like kung nakapag-ROI na ba yung NMIXX and yung JYP dun sa O.O song nila. And then she had this pause moment. It's like she had to pause. ROI. Return of investment pala.
Return of investment. Yes. Took me a second.
Yeah, I guess that's one of the millennial acronyms or slangs that they use, right? There's also Bay. It's old, right? It's like Alden old, like Alden Richards old. Pero it's like everyone was doing it and it's horrible, right? And then there's Lit.
Yeah.
I think Lit is still being used.
Yeah, I think Lit. Fire, bomb, all those.
Fire, Slay. It's like woke, woke, woke. Swole.
Anyway, I don't know.
And then IIRC is like, my friend said IIRC to me. It's like, ano yung IIRC? MIRC lang, alam ko yung chat box. Ulo na yung IIRC, di ko alam yun. Kasi like, are we really, kasi they can carry a conversation with just these and they would understand each other. And the do you have TikTok?
No, me? No, no.
So
no
you
TikTok
don't browse
here.
TikTok, you don't, do TikTok.
Because
like that.
We had TikTok till like sometime last year, and then they banned it. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. So
they,
Reels.
Yeah, they have this. There's this guy on TikTok. He's like doing #South things.
Oh, okay.
So he's doing. He's being a taho vendor in the South.
So, I saw that.
Soya bean curd.
What was it? Soya bean curd. Yes.
Got you. Oh, what's your Arniba level, bro? Ina Arniba level. Okay, ina. Ooh, that guy is so good. I would love it if he's a K-pop fan. I would love to get him on the show. He is so funny. It's insane. But the best part of that is that he has this portable table and chair set.
Oh yes.
Sets up. Soybean guard. Sheesh. So good. That guy is hilarious. Welcome back to the show. We have a couple topics for you guys. One that's fairly short topics for everyone. We got to talk about this since we were in the NMIXX debut topic earlier. Let's rank the JYP debuts from worst to best.
So
No. Okay, sorry.
Than...
No, not worst to best. It's like from 5 to 1. From the fifth best to the first,
Oh, okay.
So it's not the worst. Sorry about that, guys. But we have to pick, and there's only a few, right? So, JYP. Well, I think we should consider Rain then.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we could. Okay, so I can do that, and as well as like let's say group like Day6, and then.
Oh yeah,
like,
for sure.
band.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, for sure. Okay.
So we gotta rank them from 5 to 1. 5 being the lowest.
Then oh my goodness, then I have to put Rain. Then I didn't realize
some of them will
that far back,
and some of them will be eliminated. So okay, NMIXX not in this list.
nowhere near. Sorry,
I think
we'll need to consider in the next comeback.
Yeah, that's the bottom of the list. Like for me, NMIXX it's just so bad. Okay, groups. We have 2PM. We have Twice, Stray Kids, ITZY. There's JYP Loud. I don't know what that means.
No either.
Obviously, in soloist JYP, Wooyoung of 2PM, Junkei, Junho of 2PM, and then Nikon. And then there's a lot. Yeah, obviously Day6 is there. But I guess we're just going to be looking into Rain, Miss A, those groups that we actually think that are really good. Okay, so who's their fifth? We gotta try and agree with this list, right?
Okay, sure. I don't know, because my fifth had Day6.
Day6's debut song?
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was like, yeah, it's quite catchy. But
what was GOT7's debut song again?
Girls,
they love me.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's actually no. I'm thinking, I was torn between Day6 and GOT7.
And GOT7?
Actually.
Was that their debut song? That was an impressive debut song. Wow. Okay. We have to include GOD there. GOD.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know any of the songs, so yeah, I don't think I can do that. But anyway, Can we going with congratulations here? Are we going with GOT7 here? I don't even know if GOT7 is supposed to be like number 5. I feel like they're well suited in number 4.
Okay, sige. So I guess.
But okay, one second. No. So you like Day6's debut?
Yes, I do. But I don't know, kasi most of I didn't consider them like the solo ones. I mostly went with the girl groups that I'm really familiar with.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we can have like each one list each. Right?
Okay.
Let's just try and do that. I think I'm going with GOT7 as my number 5.
Okay.
And then you have Day6 as your 5th, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I think those are the hard ones. I think we would probably have the same when it comes to like the top 3. So, what's your 4th?
Okay, since I was interchanging the two. But kasi, wait, I'm also torn kasi I want to put Twice somewhere up there, but then it's like vying with like Wonder Girls.
Shit, Wonder Girls is there too, right? But we're talking about debut, We're talking about debut, so...
Okay, so not nobody. Irony kasi.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
So maybe Twice would be my 3rd then.
So, okay, well, who's your 4th?
My fourth then would be GOT7, Girls Girls.
Ah, okay. My fourth would be 2 p.m.
Oh.
Heartbeat.
Oh, okay,
Listen to my
okay.
heart. It's waiting for you. Oh. So, see, JYP wrote that song. Gee, I wonder what happened. Out of touch, maybe?
Oh, no.
So, your third would be Twice's song?
Yeah. Well.
Wait, who's my third? Shit,
Kasi,
man.
Because when I was listening to 2 p.m., I mean, I don't know. Yes, it's pretty strong naman talaga, but Twice pa din eh. Twice.
My third would be... Sorry, I have my list already. I just forgot who my third was. My third would be Miss A.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. No, my third would be Twice. Yeah. My second is Miss A. Sorry, I had to put Miss A on top of like I think Bad Girl Good Girl was a better song.
Yeah.
But
agree.
yeah, Twice would be my third, your third as well. Yeah?
Yep.
And then who's your second?
Miss A.
So see, kasi pareho tayo ng top 3, sabi na eh.
Yeah.
So who's your number 1?
Diba? Sino pa ba? It's
It really has to be them. That's their best. Like, as far as debut song goes, that's one of the best debut songs I've heard.
Yeah.
In any agency.
It's like the opening scene, and then like when the music starts, and then anyway, yes, it was epic, and then you knew the different color that they would bring to JYP. It was just very young, very fresh.
Yeah, and you can individualize not the members, but each of the concepts there. The concept of music, the concept of the music video, and then the concept of the image. You can individualize all of them, and those can be like individual groups. It's like one group could be great in just music, one group could be great in just visuals, and then one group could be great in music videos. And I think they would still, they would still sell. So that's how good ITZY's Dala Dala was, at least for me. I think I really
agree.
I really think that JYP should really bank on them harder than Twice, harder than Miss A, harder than their boy groups. I feel like
for
ITZY has
sure.
it. Like, I think I never really occurred to me that Blackpink and Twice would have that sort of battle, right? Because they're battling with the number one spot right now to get that spot. And I just don't feel that ITZY has that competition.
Yeah, it's like a for sure number one, no competition whatsoever.
Yeah.
Tama.
Unless JYP fucks up.
No. Please don't do that to ITZY, my gulay.
And I guess you can say that Loco by ITZY had like a lot of budget, like the music video. But not as big as, NMIXX's music video, which is I guess ang yaman ni JYP dun sa music video na yan. Pero there's just no obvious competition for ITZY right now. I guess you can say aespa. Obviously, they're the only group that you can think of.
Yeah, that could be gunning for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, for now, clearly, like ITZY, and like you said, they have their everything. They're the whole package.
They're not far off. Don't get me wrong. Like aespa's not far off to the relevance of ITZY. Pero it's not that close either. At least for me. But I think aespa has the international scene like on the back, in the back.
Yeah.
Compared to ITZY, and it's not. I'm not saying that ITZY doesn't have like international fan bases. Obviously, they have a whole lot. Pero kasi, I think aespa won with Next Level in Korea. That's why they had like the international thing going on as well, because they have attention there. Plus, like JYP, like all like walang pangit, walang tapon sa ITZY. Is like he just has to bank hard. I'm not even talking about image pangit. Like I'm talking about just the whole package. Wala kang po pwedeng i-discard sa ITZY.
Yeah, you can't mess it
Concept,
up.
members, songs, And I don't know what's going on with their song writing right now with JYP. Pero let's not fuck up ITZY, yeah, please.
Yeah.
Plus, we all
Give
know
them
that
like a
your
really
favorite
good song.
Yeah, we all know that your favorite daughter is in ITZY with Yeji or maybe Ryujin. No, more probably Yeji.
But Yeji.
Yeji is like JYP's favorite, like obvious na obvious. It's like so biased with Yeji. Pero obviously because Ryujin's the center, she has to be the center. Pero when it comes to just stuff going on with ITZY, I feel like Yeji's getting a lot of it. And I don't resent JYP for that. Like, I don't mind. Please give us Yeji. Pero I don't know what he's gonna try and do with ITZY. They just had local. Well, not really. Nung September pa to last year. But I think they're gearing up for a comeback.
Yeah.
So anytime
I
soon.
think they had a Japanese album ba?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but not for like more of the other market.
Yeah.
Then.
Look at all the hype. If you go to JYP official on YouTube, it's like tons of NMIXX. Tons. It's like so much NMIXX, it's insane. I hope it's a project,
No.
I hope this is
like testing something out.
Yeah. I hope this is like SM Station, something like that. It's so bad. Anyway, speaking of a project, this should have been a project. I know you're a big Blackpink fan. They're the catalyst of you, being
Yes.
in K-pop right now. How did you like Ice Cream though?
To
This
be
is
honest,
a topic,
I
by
mean,
the way.
it's I don't know. It was catchy for sure, but like I felt like it wasn't up to par with everything else that they did. They're supposed to be badass, but it just felt so, candy, bubblegum
It was
pop type thing.
bastos.
Yes, it was too. Yeah, all the innuendos they could
yeah.
fit in. Yeah. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, Selena Gomez and I think Ariana Grande also helped write that. It's like, it's a decent song for sure, and it got attention and definitely. But like, yeah, it didn't feel like them. It didn't feel like Blackpink.
So you were okay with it?
I was okay because I was like, okay, like, I support them. Like, I'm like, it's not my favorite of theirs, but I heard it and I was like, okay, sure. I smell chilling.
Do you find yourself singing it like at one point?
Yes, especially like Rose's part. It's like suck it.
Yeah.
That part, and I was like, okay, yep. Yes,
I guess that part.
And karaoke a couple of times, but then it wasn't like Playing with Fire or Whistle. Definitely, it was just okay lang.
I'm not a fan of the song.
How about you?
I am not a fan of the song. Like, and I wrote the topic wins and losses. Like, we're visiting Blackpink's Ice Cream. What are the wins and what are the losses? This actually flopped in Blackpink standard.
Yeah.
It flopped, and just revisiting it now, trying to listen to it. I'm not listening to it right now, but if I try and listen to this, I would still probably cringe as much as I did back then. Plus, you know what's horrible here? You know what's a big loss here? It's like they never even tried to make it seem like Selena and Blackpink were in one room.
In the same place.
Yeah. So at least do something like that, right? I mean, they're collaborating. No, but kasi pandemic, bawal sila. Yeah, I know. Pero, like, they're collaborating. At least try and make... It's like, Pitch Perfect, Parap, Love on Top on Zoom, did it better than this.
Yeah. It's like, okay, she's there randomly.
Oh, it's like, di kung ganun lang din, edi kunyari naka-zoom din sila. Alam mo yun? It's like, at least there's some sort of interaction with Blackpink, right? And Selena. And Selena, wow. I mean, I love Selena Gomez. Pero, I just hate this song. It's not a good song. And
I guess if it wasn't like a Blink, I wouldn't have, I wouldn't have sought it out myself.
And it's so bad because I felt like the rapping for this song was great. and it got
Mm.
wasted because
mhm.
it's for this song.
Mm.
And I'm not a big
True.
fan of the raps when it comes to K-pop groups. Although, most of my biases in groups right now are rappers.
The rappers.
Pero don't get me wrong, I still love the vocals and stuff. Pero this
Mhm.
song had a great rap line and got wasted
Mhm.
because the song
Mhm.
was just fug ugly. I'm sorry. So I'm a Blackpink fan too. It's like, don't get me wrong. Like, I love, like, my
Mhm.
favorite is Playing with Fire up to this day. So, to hear something as atrocious as this, like,
Mhm.
I felt like I downgraded, And a lot
Sounded
of
like
people
some.
would say that. And a lot of people would say na
Mhm.
masyado lang mataas yung standard ko. Probably. Probably.
Nah, you know what you like, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. It's like, it's preferential. And a lot of people, like,
Mm.
a lot of my followers are Blinks. A lot of them know that I hate ice cream. And instead of, like, taking it seriously, they're laughing about it. Na parang, ayan na
Mm.
naman si Yuuki. Ayan na naman. Sabihin na, pangit na naman ng Blackpink sa ice cream. So, it's pangit talaga. It's so bad.
It's like some weird nursery rhyme when you
Yeah,
think about
exactly.
it.
It's a weird nursery rhyme that if you sing it to
To
like
children.
to children, you would probably get arrested.
For sure.
Pero, like, look at this. Like, they charted Global 200 for 14 weeks.
Yeah. I guess, like, I don't know, was it because it was like talaga meant
It's
for
star
like a
power.
Western market? I don't know.
Western market don't even listen to this shit. They listen to Eminem, Jay-Z,
True.
Rihanna. It's so
Hmm.
bad. It's bad. They're in the ice cream parlor and then they're not really together, and then you have like,
Uh-huh.
well, let me watch the music video while we're here. Like, I'm not gonna listen to it, but I could
Just
probably,
to remind you of.
yeah. Plus, I De Las Alas did this.
Oh no.
Oh, you should listen to it.
Like for sure?
You haven't listened to it?
No. Where did like on a show? Oh my god.
Wait,
Oh, I
wait,
see it now.
You gotta,
Member. Oh my god.
you gotta listen to it, girl. You have to listen to it. It's so good.
Will I be scarred for life?
I don't want to say anything.
Okay,
But
okay,
you gotta
let's
you
see
gotta
it,
watch
sige.
it. You gotta watch it. Watch it after the show. So
Sure.
para walang pressure. So, but the music video is a win for me. I think it's aesthetically pleasing.
Mhm.
Well, duh, it's Blackpink. Like, they're aesthetically
Mhm.
pleasing. It just felt like it's a cheap way for us to get like a music video. The video isn't cheap, obviously, pero it could have used some work.
Mm. Mm.
Yun yung biggest pet peeve ko, apart from the song, because the song was horrible. It's like, at least make it seem like they're in one room together. It never really felt like that. Even the lighting looked different.
Mm. Like the only thing that they did was like dress her in something sort of
Yeah.
similar, and then something like she's in an ice cream truck.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
other than that,
They were
Yep, it's-
kind of together. They were doing the Kwangya thing as well, like the AIs dancing.
yeah, that was I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's another win here? The dog was a win. The golden retriever and the beaver.
Yeah.
Was that a beaver or like a really big guinea pig?
Is that... Or was it like the Australian? Oh no, I don't know.
Is it the the Australian, like, I forgot what the term was, like, for
Yeah,
that, but
too.
yeah, it's super cute. Like, the video was cute. I wouldn't listen to it. I would watch it. I'm watching it right now. I'll share my screen. Oh, see? Looks so good. Yeah, looks so sweet. Deserve a treat. Diba?
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, definitely the girls look good. The visual.
See, you're even
check,
listening
check,
to me
check.
sing it, and you're getting irritated. See, that's how
I'm
bad
like,
this song
talk
is.
over. I
They have cats in cones. Like, how suspicious does that look? It's so bad.
Even subtle about it. Ay.
It was so bad. This music video is great. It looks great. And then there's this weird ending by Jenny is just saying ice cream. It's like, what the hell?
I didn't need to remember that.
See that this part right here. See?
Yes.
It's bad. I love the fact that they featured her as the last one. Than
Mhm.
Selena. Obviously, at one, like individually, Selena would probably be a bigger name.
Mhm.
But see, and then another song I hate plays next, which is
Is
Next
it?
Level. You gotta
Uh,
admit, these four girls are like, whew, so promising too.
Mhm.
Because they're from SM, they have
Nice.
that benefit,
Yeah. Look at that.
Look
Let's
at
go.
them. Let's go, girls. I don't know if like my least favorite here is Giselle. Do you know
Yeah,
them like
sometimes.
individually? Can you differentiate them?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's Winter in the middle,
Yeah. Mhm.
Karina on the right, Ning Ning, and then
Giselle,
Giselle. But yeah, honestly, Giselle doesn't really she didn't really pop out to me
Yeah.
at first. But
Mhm.
definitely Karina and Winter from the beginning, and then Ning Ning for her vocals. I just knew Giselle because of like she was that Zoo or with like
I don't even know.
Mm.
This is not the music video. This is just just a
A dance.
video.
I see.
I like this video better than the music video. We gotta talk
It was a
about
little
we gotta
busy.
talk about like you gotta come back on the show obviously, and
Mhm.
we gotta talk about Kwangya, and we gotta get like an expert on Kwangya,
Yeah, for sure.
and then just talk
I
about
wouldn't
Kwangya
know.
and what's happening. Because I feel like that's gonna be like a shorter topic compared to like the Lunaverse.
Uh-huh.
So we can fit it in one episode. I feel like the Lunaverse should have 5 parts. So yeah, I'm really interested into looking for one that actually knows what Kwangya means. Because
Okay.
there's this snake there, and then there yun daw yung kontrabida, and then they have their
Mhm.
AIs that you can rent
Yep.
in hotels. So I wish I was kidding, you guys. Like if you're new to K-pop and you're listening to this podcast, I wish I was kidding. You can actually rent their AIs to have dinner with in hotel rooms.
Uh, that doesn't sound scary at all, but
Yeah, not at all, It's like very harmless.
Yeah, just for dinner, sure.
Shady AF. Wow, look at this girl, Winter. My gosh.
Well, she doesn't look real.
Oh my god. Yeah, exactly, right? Like she doesn't even look. Oh, wow. She is something else. Winter is just something else. I love Winter. I've loved her ever since before I loved aespa.
Yeah, you said from watching ano yan? Step Back.
Yeah, Step Back.
Ayun?
No, even
Okay,
way
yeah.
before. Like even before
Oh.
Step Back was my catalyst to start liking aespa. But ever since aespa debuted, I already adored Winter. Not as much as I do right now, pero there's just this bias that whenever I talk about aespa, I always say that, aespa, like as a group, aespa and their song choices are really bad, but I love Winter.
She's the only like shining light.
Oh yeah. And Karina slightly. Pero right now, like I'm just all in them. Like all into them
Yep,
rather.
yep.
All in them. That sounds weird. So
Phrasing.
yeah, phrasing, my bad. So yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to what's going to happen with that Kwangya episode. I got to search for one. Jesus.
Mm.
And this is officially my paalam to Michelle Mars. I have to paalam Beth for like a good number of episodes more. So yeah. It's not like she can stop us. See, like what this song is saying, I can't stop me, can't stop me.
Can't stop me.
See?
Whoa.
I'm rooting for Twice to still be OT9 after this year.
Yeah, I'm gonna be so heartbroken. But we don't know. They've been, I don't know. I guess they
Highly-
deserve a break, then eh.
I'm looking at Jonghyun and probably Chaeyoung leaving, to be honest.
Yeah. For health reasons, si Jonghyun and Chaeyoung,
Yeah.
because wala, they don't really use her that much.
Yeah,
and
she's
so
not
strong.
being utilized properly. Plus, she can produce songs.
Yeah. For sure.
We gotta let her shine like in that way. I mean, she can do like the Wee In and Naon route where she can still be Twice, but
for sure,
in, like, a different company.
Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of people will snatch her up for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Like Twice would still be Twice, regardless if they leave or not. But kasi I know how fans go, and I felt this with SNSD back then, where nawalan ako ng gana nung umalis si Jessica, and fans will definitely go through that as well. So we gotta imagine and not imagine, but we gotta expect that the fan base will definitely dwindle down.
Yeah.
If ever something like that happens. But hey, we'll never know, you know. Twice has Sana. Sana is a national treasure.
For sure.
Look at this girl. Look at this girl, Sana. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. This is getting weird.
You're just like simping the whole episode.
Simping. You can ask Michelle. Back then we called it spazzing.
Oh, okay.
So you're spazzing over. You know how SNSD Jessica from SNSD, right? So you have like individual fandoms back then, which I think don't exist nowadays. So Taeyeon fans are Taegangers.
Oh,
and then like Tiffany fans are Fannytastics, I think.
Oh, how cute.
So and then Jessica had the cringiest fandom name of all time.
What was it?
It's Gorgeous Spazzer.
Oh,
but wait, that's not the cringy part. That's not even the cringy part yet. Which cringy there is gorgeous is spelled as gorgeous.
Gorgeous. I get it. Okay. My God. Wait, but you said you were into Tiffany, right?
Yeah. I'm a Fannytastic. So you can say that, I guess. So I never really occurred to me to call myself a Fannytastic. I just call myself a So One. You say Fannytastic is like
no.
Sunny had Sunshiners, you know? It's like
I see.
It's bad.
They really had to play on their names, no?
Yeah. Yeah, Yuuki had Yukinatics, you know, things like that. So it's bad. It's bad. I hate it. That's the show, you guys. Thank you so much. Where can we find you, Mars?
Yep. So to find marswhatna.podcast, that's our IG, and we're also on Facebook, and we have YouTube, but we're not really. Anyway, we have 2 episodes there so far, and then of course all the listening platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and for me, you can find me in Bethany Bundia and IG.
Hell yeah. I listened to the latest episode, the Boomerang couple.
You did?
Oh my God.
Isn't that interesting?
I don't know if interesting is the word that I want to use with that. But props to them. Wow. That is insane. That's the word I want to use. Insane.
Insane.
Yeah, that's insane. You guys, like, to all the listeners of this podcast, gotta check out Mars Whatnot. Just start with that, like,
that episode alone.
Yeah. Boomeranging. It's woo! Wow, what a show. Thanks, Beth, for doing this.
Yeah,
you'll be back soon, yeah?
Yep.
I'm not scaring you, right?
No. We could find talaga the
Kwangya thing,
someone who's an expert. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Look, once I find one, I'll definitely message you.
Sure.
All right. That's the show, you guys. Thank you so much. This is episode 30 of the Kingdom Podcast Season 2. We'll be back again for episode 31 really soon. Bye, guys.
The Kingdom Podcast is executively produced by The Voice, DJ Yuuki, and co-presented by The Bunk Collective and the Kingdom Podcast creative team. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at The Kingdom Pod PH. All episodes are available on Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts, and all your favorite podcast streaming platforms. For inquiries, please email us at thekingdompodph@thebunkph.com, and don't forget to visit thebunkph.com/thekingdompodph. Thanks for listening to the show, and see you next time!